Hello, beautiful soul. Random, not so random thought in this moment. I think when we are looking at the things that are happening in the world and the part that we play in it and how we can become active agents of change moving forward, right? How we can participate in the movement towards collective liberation. I think a few things that I've noticed, especially within more spiritual spaces, is that there is kind of a singular focus on personal healing, raising the frequency, vibration, kind of surrounding yourself in spaces that are more enlightened or spiritually based, I guess. And while I do agree that on this path towards liberation, a huge part of that that we have to come to realize is that our personal healing is a part of the collective liberation, right? Allowing ourselves to go within and to face the pain and the traumas that we have suppressed within ourselves, allowing ourselves to liberate our own selves, liberate our own minds and souls, right, from these conditioned beliefs that we've kind of taken on. Allowing ourselves to heal through that, right, is a huge part of collective liberation, right? It's just not the only part. Yes, energy, frequency, vibration, all of that are important factors of the collective healing and liberation, but they're not the only part, right? We take the steps to come back to self, to heal through the traumas and all the things. We face our shadows, we face the darker aspects of ourselves, so that we can hold space for what's happening, right? So that we can face the things that are taking place, so that we can prepare ourselves for what's to come, right? It's important that we recognize that connection that we all share, right? And recognize that the liberation of all beings is connected, right? So the liberation of the people in Palestine, in Sudan, in Congo, in Haiti, in Yemen, in Tigray, around the world, their liberation is directly tied to ours, right? We are connected on such a deep level, and it's important that we remember that we recognize that, right? And that as we are working on our own healing, we are recognizing the purpose in that, right? And not getting lost in that step. Remembering that there are actions that need to be taken, right? There are things that we, the people, the collective, have to do on this path forward, beyond meditating and doing yoga, beyond, you know, participating in the different spiritual rituals and prayers. You know, all of those things are valid, and they do support this movement forward towards collective liberation, but it's not the only step, right? And I think it's important, you know, as you know, people within spiritual spaces that have access to these tools and knowledge of these tools and knowledge of how beneficial they are in helping us to find peace, that we share that, you know. We don't just keep it in the circles of people that are already, you know, practicing these things and knowledgeable about these things. We take it in, we learn it, we practice it so that we can share it with others, right? And then also, you know, a lot of these things aren't accessible to everyone financially. There's so many of these spaces that you know, in order to be a part of it, it costs money. There are also a lot of free spaces, right? But accessibility isn't only about the money, it's also about the knowledge, right? And where they find access to the information. And if you don't know that this is information to be looking for, then you're not going to seek it out, right? So bringing it to spaces where people might not always be aware, you know, of these things. And yeah. I digress. But yes, in this moment, feeling complete, I believe. Yeah. Sending so much love, peace, and positive vibrations. Taking this moment to set the collective intention to call in peace, to call in love, to call in liberation for all beings in all places. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, free Haiti, free Tigray, free Syria, free all beings in all places. Free yourself, mind, heart, body, soul.